All right, good afternoon, everyone. We're coming to you live here from the Kanji River Bridge here in Fort Kanji. As I was saying earlier, the bridge is really falling apart. The bridge is falling apart. So sad. I was on top of the bridge. I started a video on my personal page on top of the bridge, and a sand truck was passing, and the bridge was shaking. The bridge was shaking. I'm not lying. I swear. It was, vibrating. But this is the bridge here. Canje River Bridge opened on February the 23rd, 1978 by then Minister S.S. Narain, and built under the Burnham administration. The bridge was really built with a lot of strong materials because it has stood the test of times. There was never any major work on the bridge, major repaving and so on. There was never. The bridge original material still stands. They repainted these the other day, but the bridge is very old, and I'm sad to say that it's kind of being neglected by several governments now. Several administrations have been neglecting the structure, especially in the seams here. Many of these openings that we see are the various seams. Very, very sad state of affairs here at the Kanji Bridge. The rubber material there. And this is not this administration, it's several administrations have neglected to take care of this structure. The past one, the present one, the one before that. There is no marking here for pedestrians. So drivers can encroach anywhere inside where people walk and drive because they don't have anything guiding them. Nowhere to delineate where a pedestrian should be walking. That's a very, very, very dangerous situation, if you ask me. Right? See this truck coming, he can come in and slam me here. Because there is nothing guiding him, but he's just using his conscience. There is no marking here. There are these steel plates that have been installed throughout the structure. They're different joints and they make an annoying sound. Well, they are supposed to replace the rubberized material that the bridge was built with. But it got worn out as time goes by. Wear and tear. The rubber material was built with the bridge, but the rubber material has eroded over due to usage. And they put these steel plates to substitute the rubber material, the rubberized material. But yeah, sad to say though, I really believe the bridge is neglected and it's falling apart. I ain't attacking anybody. I'm just bringing to you what I'm seeing. And as I said, this is not the fault of any particular administration. It's the fault of all the administrations, all the governments in the past 25 years, 30 years did not did not put out a substantial amount in their budget to really, you know, do major work on this bridge. And if this allows to continue, we might not have a bridge in decades to come. So if these things are not, if are not paid, if attention is not paid to these things, I think we're going to be in a lot of trouble in the long run. All right, let's continue down the bridge. You're watching Little Guyana 592 News here on this rainy day here in Berbice, East Berbice. Is it raining where you're watching from? Look at another thing is all these bushes here. Like, why can't they be cleared? Suppose something jump out and bite somebody and attack somebody in the night when maybe a security guard is walking home on his bicycle. A lot of pedestrians use this bridge. I believe they should really redraw the pedestrian lines on this bridge. They have, you know, as I said I was doing a video on my personal page, Burnham built a good thing here. It's some of the best material, but it has lived out its usefulness and safety, I believe. But it was a good, strong bridge over the years. You know? All right, so we're entering New Amsterdam proper now. We want to say good afternoon to all of our viewers, wherever you're watching from. On this rainy afternoon here. This is a sign that entering New Amsterdam. That's the New Amsterdam Technical Institute over there. Very, very rainy afternoon here. That's traffic approaching the bridge. You are watching Little Guyana 592 News here. All right, so guess what? Here we're gonna walk down, and we're gonna pass several places. That's the New Amsterdam Technical Institute. That's the New Amsterdam the National Psychiatric Hospital here. And we are technically in Fort Kanji. This is the New Amsterdam Technical Institute. Very, very rainy day. Blessings on the motherland, as I said. Anybody attended NATI, NATI? And they recently celebrated their 50th anniversary at the New Amsterdam Technical Institute a few months ago. Hey. Well, this is some rain, guys. This is some rain. Is it the rainy season right now? Yes, yes, yes. Very, very good landscaping. Always, New Amsterdam Technical Institute has a well-kept lawn. Always did have a well-kept lawn. Wow. Hot sun. Well, it's raining here. It's nice and cool here. Hot sun at number 67. We want to welcome all of our viewers, wherever you're tuned in from. And that's the St. Aloysius School in there. St. Aloysius Primary School. I'm gonna show you guys a few places. And the New Amsterdam Hospital starts from here. The compound. Very windy, man. Very windy. Over here is or used to be the drugs band for the Ministry of Health, where they store drugs. This is the guy in the Forestry Commission Berbice office. This is the National Psychiatric Hospital. National Psychiatric Hospital here. So this is the forestry office. And this, can anybody tell me what this building is? Anybody on the live? Someone in the live tell me what this building is. In the meantime, this is the National Psychiatric Hospital, some of the chalets. Yeah. Can anybody tell me what this building is? Well, Shanaz lives here, so Shanaz knows. This is the New Amsterdam. This is the passport office. This is a new passport office they built and commissioned, so Barbadians don't have to go to Georgetown anymore to renew their passports. And this is really a savior to the community. Shaves off a lot of time to renew passports and stuff. Alright, so let's go out back. Next up is New Amsterdam Hospital, and then the Berbice High School. And then we're going to take a stroll through Princess Elizabeth Road if time permits. And we're going to end the broadcast at the New Amsterdam Tongue Arch. So share the live. The more shares and likes we have, the more live videos we can do here. I can do here on Little Guyana 592 News. As we come to you live here from the beautiful tongue of New Amsterdam. From New York to New Amsterdam. And New York was previously called New Amsterdam because when it was under the Dutch, you know, this is the hospital over there. The hospital that has a lot of criticisms by many. So many criticisms and horror stories, but also a few positive ones. But the majority, we don't hear much of the positive stories. But we know anytime there's any tragedy, we hear about it from this place here, the New Amsterdam Public Hospital. Right, so that's the New Amsterdam Hospital here. That's the blood bank over there. That's the hospital buildings, administrative buildings and the wards and so on. That's the doctor's quarters, the Cuban Brigade, doctor's quarters. This is the entrance to the New Amsterdam Hospital. Right? Okay, let's move on. Guys, it is pouring. Y'all should have told me that it's rainy season right now. That's the doctor's quarters over there. Coming up to Berbice High School soon. That's the Barnum Park here. And they're putting down a synthetic track along in this park. That'll be a first for berbice. They're doing a lot of works over there. And I will become a synthetic track over there at the Burnham Park. Right? That'll be a major project when it's finished. This is the berbice High School field, or the ground. That's where that school holds their sports and so on. Very nice and clean. I like how the areas are all cleaned. And we're approaching the berbice High School now, which is one of the oldest schools in berbice. And one of the oldest in New Amsterdam, opened in 1916. 1916. This is the berbice High School. This is one of the bus sheds, but it's in a very bad condition. It was built by the Lions Club of New Amsterdam. You can see the condition. Very sad situation there here. Well, this has been like this for a long time now. Lions, maybe the Lions Club, if they're watching, maybe they should resuscitate this bus shed here. You know? Alright, let's move on. That's the school over here. Anybody attended? Is this the alma mater of anyone watching tonight today? The berbice High School. And they celebrated their centenary in 2016. This is the berbice High School. And you're watching Little Guyana 592 News here. Coming to you live from Greater New Amsterdam here. And it has several buildings in the complex. You are all most welcome. It's a pleasure for us to bring you these features of our community, of our towns and villages here, and in Queens, New York City, Little Guyana. And so that's what Little Guyana 592 News is about: spreading the culture, sharing the news of our people, happy stories as well as criticisms and constructive criticisms. And yes, we are here in front of the berbice High School here. Take a good look, guys, because I don't know when I'll come back here. As a teacher, I attended numerous workshops here as well. Science workshops, English workshops, also Ministry of Education seminars were held here at Berbice High School. So this also brings back some memories to me here. That's a computer lab up there. I think I attended a workshop in this lab as well. This lab was opened by Mr. Tulsi Dayal Singh in his honor. All right, so let's make our way, make a left here into Princess Elizabeth Road. And we've never done a live through Princess Elizabeth Road. Named after Princess Elizabeth, of course. And that's Eureka Medical Lab over there. That's where people traveling to the US and other countries go to take their COVID-19 tests, among other services offered. That's where I have to go to take my tests. Berbice High School. So let's take a stroll through Princess Elizabeth Road, guys. You're watching Little Guyana 592 News. I'm going as much as where I have time. So I will try to see where I can cover. You know? Beautiful. This is a beautiful home, beautiful trees. Wow. And more of Berbice High School here. Some new buildings in here I have never seen before. This is Ramsey Hall Memorial Church. Ramsey Hall Memorial Church over here. This is a Presbyterian church. And this is the Ministry of Labor, and in fact, Ministry of Social Protection here. Well, this is a one-way road as well. Just replay the video, please. When the video ends, you can watch back the video. But we gotta keep moving. This is Ministry of Social Protection here and Labor. As we continue to walk down Princess Elizabeth Road here in New Amsterdam. Breadfruit tree here. And this is Berbice Inn over there, hotel. Yep. Okay, the rain has ended. Not really. Now we're gonna come up to the All Saints Primary School soon, and we're gonna and the All Saints Presbyterian Church, another old church in the town. Some water coconuts here. And this leads out to Esplanade Road. Oh, this is the New Amsterdam Mahasabha Ashram. Yes, very. And over here is the GCOM office. Well, not over here, but over here is GCOM's regional office here, and the registration office. And traffic moving along here, Princess Elizabeth Road. In the distance we see the Supreme Court, or the High Court of Berbice, the Berbice High Court. And the registry. And over here is All Saints School Ground. All Saints School Ground. Okay, we're gonna end the broadcast over Esplanade over there, but so let's pass through All Saints here, All Saints Ground, and the school. These are old trees here too, you see. Very old trees. This is All Saints. Primary school. All Saints Primary School. So this is the school here, and that's a church over here. That's All Saints School, and this used to be the old school. It's now serving as it's now the All Saints Presbyterian Developmental Center here, and over here is the church which controlled the school back in the time, the All Saints Presbyterian Church. Very historic church in the town of New Amsterdam. Very, very historic church. You are watching Little Guyana 592 News. That's a high court over there. And traffic entering the tongue here of New Amsterdam. And this, yeah, they call it the Scots Church in the past. Well, still do. You know? Scots, yep. And we're gonna come up to another historic church that you see in the distance there. Was given a facelift the other day. Yep. There's another view there of All Saints Presbyterian Church. And the original sign, one of the old signs there. Hey! Alright. It's such a beautiful scene. And over here, Vryheid Street. This is Vryheid Street. And Main Street. Here begins Main Street, the New Amsterdam Tongue Arch. Let's close the umbrella now. Y'all want me to go further? I'll show you guys the masjid, central masjid. Let's go in. That's the Church of the Nazarene over here. This is the foot of the tongue arch. You are watching Little Guyana 592 News. This is where, oh, this is a church view gift shop here. This is a church view gift shop. It's not in operation now. And this is by VAR. This is where Gateway used to be, I think. No, not. This is not where is it? Where the old Gateway club used to be. Over here is La Carib Diner. On the new management now, this is where, I don't know. Why did I continue that? This is La Carib Diner. I don't know what was, can't remember what was here before. And over here is the Nalico Nafico insurance office. And over here is a treasure of New Amsterdam, the Central Jama Masjid and Annex. This is the central Jama Masjid, an annex. This annex was built recently. Well, not so recently. Let's go over to the other side and then I can show you better. So this is really the entrance of the town of New Amsterdam. This is Church View. That's the central Jama Masjid. One of the treasures of Berbice, one of the treasures of New Amsterdam. Yep. And this is Church View. Well, named because it's opposite the church. And that's why I guess it was named Church View, you know? Church View. This is the land registry over here. Over there was where the robbery happened the other day, the armed robbery and the shooting at this M. Ali service station. Remember when that armed robbery happened? And yeah, we're not gonna go further, but this is inside the town of New Amsterdam there. That's Parkway Hotel over there. Parkway. And this is the registry here. That's Parkway. And this is Church View. Yeah. All right. This is the central Jama Masjid. And the annex is over here. All right. Okay, so let's go outside back the other side, the arch, and then we're gonna. We're gonna pass the Church of the Nazarene and then make our way to, and I'll show you guys State House and the High Court. This is the Church of the Nazarene. Another historic church in the town of New Amsterdam. We're passing under the arch again. Not yet, thanks though. Yeah, I'm going to go around the other side on Esplanade. This is the arch. I remember attending the commissioning of this arch. Oh, what's going on? Oh yeah, there was an accident here a few years ago. Destroyed this part of the arch here. This is the Church of the Nazarene. It was given a facelift the other day. Its front part. Such a cool afternoon. I can do this every day if the weather is like this. I can get encouragement to do these videos. It's so cool and breezy right now, you know. And you are again, I just want to remind you, you are watching Little Guyana 592 News. And we're going over to the court, not to watch any case or to try any case, but we're going to show you the High Court. This is the highest court in Berbice, the Supreme Court of Judicature. And it's on this cool afternoon here in New Amsterdam. That's State House, or Government House, back in the day it used to be called. And that's a court over there. Yep. Yeah, this is State House over here. Traffic coming through the area here, and over there is Esplanade Park, which has been given a new lease on life a few years ago. Turned very, very, very beautiful. Unfortunately, it's closed right now. But this is the High Court, the Supreme Court here. I like the landscape. I like the landscape that they've done. Beautiful plants and so on here. Very, very nice. Supreme Court. Esplanade Road here. Here, guys. And Esplanade Park. They've done some landscaping over here. The main town council, kudos to them. They improved the appearance of the park. Very nice and clean, but they need to open it so the public can benefit from it. I don't know the opening schedule, what it's like, but... Alright, so that's it from me here. Take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And have yourselves a great evening. Take care, and thanks for watching as usual. Thanks for your time. Thanks for sharing. Coming to you live here from the Esplanade Park.